Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. You are watching Arsenal from Hong Kong, and today I'm going to bring a new topic in this channel, a new segment called Daily Arsenal News. So it's basically just news of Arsenal, and I'm gonna be making videos once every 2 days on this channel, especially since the games are cancelled now due to the coronavirus, which we will also be talking about in this channel. Therefore, that gives me more time because there are no games and no other things to talk about, no previews, no player ratings. So I guess I could just do this. So first, let's just talk about some players and some football teams have been affected by the coronavirus, including leagues which have been cancelled. Most of the leagues have been cancelled. I think it's the Turkish league that's still on. Yeah, it's a Turkish league and the Russian league that's still on, I think. But it's really boring right now, so it's a good time to do this video and bring this whole segment and do more things. So let's just talk, first of all, the most important one. Breaking news posted 1 or 2 days ago, but Mikel Arteta has announced that he has contracted the virus. He had a positive test, which means he officially has the coronavirus. As he wasn't really feeling well and wanted to take the test, the test. But then now, as a result, now he's in quarantine for 14 days. But obviously, I think he will be fine because he's in good health. Obviously, he was a football player. It's really rare for a football player to pass away just because of this. Especially, all of them are very healthy. So, managers can be an exception, but Arteta was a player before, and obviously was healthy, but he did the test as according to goal.com. He was feeling he was really disappointed, but he took the test after feeling poorly. He said in a statement from the club, and also he said, "I will be at work as soon as I'm allowed." So that's also good signs. Which he 1 day ago he wasn't feeling very well, but now he feels all right. And 14 days ago we played a team. We played Olympiacos, as we disappointingly lost to them in the Europa League. The owner of them and Nottingham Forest, Evangelos Marinakis. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that properly. Also revealed he had the virus before he played Arsenal. Before he played Arsenal's side at the Emirates Stadium, but they did the test, and Arteta and this person have not been. It's been the case that they have not been related. They have both not been related. So Marinakis, the owner of Olympiacos, didn't give the coronavirus to Arteta. So big news. Arteta has the virus, and this might be affecting some of our players in 5 to 10 days, which we still don't know because he only had it. He only announced it three days ago, was it? Yeah, but obviously, it says, however, the case are believed to be unrelated. So that is perfectly fine. And this shows that our game has been postponed, including our Man City game, which was already postponed the first time. And imagine being cancelled again. And the Wolves game, obviously, it's 15th of April, and that's also cancelled. So big news coming up. But next one, let's just talk with Chelsea star Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he was also confirmed with a positive COVID-19 case as appropriate terms, but later also revealed that he might have recovered from the virus, but it is confirmed that he has the virus. And he also said, hi guys, as you may be aware, I had the virus for the last couple of days, which I've recovered from, said on his social media channels. So, yeah, but that might also, as I said with Arteta, that might have affected other players. But, you know, the players like him are in good form, obviously, because they're football players. They're not going to have a bad immune system, but yeah, this is a good sign that they're quickly recovering. Like obviously it takes 14 days to recover and 14 days to realize that you have it. But in between those 2 days, in between those two amount of times, they quickly recover. They take from 2 to 3 days, or maybe it's just they take a late test. But I'm sure that's the main reason that they recover quickly, especially that they're in really good health. But yeah, he said thank you for supporting him also on his social media. And yeah, obviously both of those teams, Arsenal and Chelsea, as well as Olympiacos and I'm not sure Nottingham Forest, but they're all in quarantine and self-isolation. But yeah, he quickly recovered, so that's good. Next up, we've got Benjamin Mendy. So the Manchester City defender, plays for the French team, World Cup winner, although he didn't play a lot, and obviously he's been injured most of the time. And including his injuries, this has also affected him again. Yeah, he's come through like hard times throughout his seasons at Manchester City, and he was forced to self-isolate when it emerged that one of his family members had the virus, and yeah, pretty close to Benjamin Mendy. It's a related case. Obviously, Benjamin Mendy also got the virus, but yeah, that's all we have from Benjamin Mendy. It's not that bad, they said in here, but I'm sure that all the players are in self-isolation, and hopefully he can recover soon. Next up, we've got Jordan Pickford. So he's also denied being in self-isolation after it emerged that he also had attended a charity boxing event. But, you know, it takes 14 days, and that was probably, what was it? I think it was 1 week and a half ago. They said, reports say it was 1 week and a half ago. And yeah, that also affected him, but that might have affected. We don't know. That also suggests that he should self-isolate as well as other Everton players to not start the symptoms. Especially, they had some reported cases of symptoms, but he said he's fine, and I think he's also fine. But yeah. Next up, we've got Bournemouth. So the five Bournemouth staff members contracted the virus, including the goalkeeper Arthur Bork. So yeah, Arthur Bork, was he 39 years old and still plays for a Premier League side, which is pretty impressive. I remember when he used to play at Southampton, but confirmed that he had the symptoms of COVID-19 also. I think they're all on self-isolation, and that shows why the Premier League has been banned for 3 weeks. So yeah, the Premier League has been banned for 3 weeks until April, sometime, I don't know. But I think that's a good time that they should start, and I really don't want it to be postponed further. Yeah. We've got the likes of Cardiff City that, for precautionary measures, put players and the staff members in self-isolation. But their club sources stated that neither tested positive for coronavirus, but symptoms have been shown. But next up, we've got probably the first the first football player that got it from Serie A, the first player in the whole, the first famous player, I guess, in the top 5 leagues. Obviously from Italy, as they're in a big crisis right now. So that's Daniel Rugani. So he's the defender for Juventus, and that Arsenal wanted to sign. Obviously, I said that on Arsenal Transfer News. Make sure to check that out. And the 23-year-old had contracted the virus, as reports. Obviously, that's not the first player I'm talking about, but he is the first player that got the virus. With what I looked at, but he said, "You'll have to read the news, and that's why I want to measure that. All those who are worrying about me, I'm fine," he said. So that is safe now. He's fine. He also said thank you in Italian. I think it's grazie, but yeah. And obviously the whole Juventus team put themselves in self-isolation, as well as Rugani also said that Cristiano Ronaldo might have a chance of contracting the virus, as he was opting to remain in his hometown of Madeira in an effort to avoid picking the virus up. So he went all the way back to his hometown, and Rugani is pretty close with Ronaldo, and he might have contracted the virus. Other rumors suggest that Paulo Dybala might have contracted the virus too. He's denied that. The Argentinian from Juventus has denied that, but he said he's fine. But we never know, after Daniel Rugani, and obviously it takes 14 days, we never know, but he says he's fine. And anyways, it's not a big problem for players like him, healthy players especially. Let's just go with players also in Serie A, but different players. But the second player that got the virus in Italy is from Genoa, south of Turin, Sampdoria, obviously the team in Serie A. Manolo Gabbiadini. He also played for Southampton. I actually remember that for some reason. But he's the second player in Serie A to be confirmed as having contracted COVID-19 too. But Sampdoria has been in a major crisis right now, as you can see. His teammates, Omer Colley, Albin Ekdal, Antonio Ladrumina, Morten Thorsby, Fabio De Paoli, and Bartosz Beresniski have also all been tested positive, as well as the club doctor, obviously, because he wasn't feeling well and he didn't know what it was. The players didn't feel well and they didn't know what it was, so they went to the doctor, and he also contracted the virus. The club doctor, his name is Amedeo Baldari, so they're all in self-isolation. This might be one of the clubs which will have the most confirmed cases in Europe, and hopefully they feel well soon. There are also the likes of Fiorentina in Italy, also big crisis right now there. Dusan Vlahovic, Patrick Crutone, and German Pazella has all tested positive for the COVID-19 also. We've got the likes of the Real Madrid team that have also been in self-isolation after the Real Madrid, so they don't have only football, they also have the likes of basketball, which one of the basketball players have been diagnosed with the virus. They've all been in a lockdown in Spain, France, Italy, UK. All these places right now is a big problem. Some reports say they might be only suspending it until the date they said that will start the games again. Some say it might be until the end of the season, but the Champions League might be continuing, and La Liga's decision was to suspend the was to suspend the football only for 2 match days, which is good. And Lionel Messi also says he's fine. He wants to isolate also. But we've also got the likes of Ezekiel Garay, which also has the virus from Valencia. Elche have confirmed one of their players that has been tested positive, all in Spain. We've got Paris PSG star Kylian Mbappe underwent the test for the virus as he wasn't feeling very well, but he had a test negative. But yeah, and then we've got one of the last players, so obviously plays in the French league, but is South Korean, obviously also there right now is a big problem. Hyun Jun-suk, he has also had a test positive from the League 2 side, Troyes, in France. And finally, we've got Hanover defender Timo Hubers tested positive, as well as Paderborn defender Luca Killian, which is the first Bundesliga player to contract the disease. But yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to comment down below for any suggestions. As I said, this is a new segment, so make sure to give a like. Also subscribe and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.